What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it, y'all? And we back for another edition of BMF Season 3, Episode 3 review. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hope everyone had a good week, protecting their energy and all that good stuff. And we gonna jump right into it, shall we? So we get to, Meech's spot gets, jacked or whatever. Which, my opinion, I think hating ass 2 Chainz had something to do with that. But spot gets raided as Meech is pulling up to do another drop off, and the crew takes a major loss, which is crazy. But we all know that's what's coming with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, never the motherfucking less. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to, T is also having issues of his own back home in Detroit. We now know Cleo's cousin, aka Henry, has undercutting and basically took most of his top customers in BMF stable back in Detroit. And Terry's pretty much pissed off about it, which, in my opinion, I knew, things was gonna be kind of rocky for Terry at first, because the thing that we gotta realize is Terry and Meech got different ways of running business. Meech actually try to figure out a way to where everybody can eat, no problem, no issues, and everybody get bread together. T, on the other hand, that's just like, I ain't gonna lie to you. If Meech was back home, in Detroit, that whole situation with Henry would have turned out a lot different. Henry would have talked him into fucking Meech would have talked Henry into fucking with them and copping from them. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that situation would have been a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Because Terry already came in the door on some get down, lay down type shit. You know what I'm saying? Which, if I was Terry, another thing, I would have took the little weight that he was supposed to cop, whatever. I'd have just took that day after that. Girl, here. What's good with it, Rim Sauce? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, sis. But yeah, I would have took the weight, and just been like, okay, after this, you cop for me. You know what I'm saying? I take the weight, but after that, you cop for me. And I'm pretty sure she would have took it because, like I said, I'm pretty sure Meechlim is offering a much better price than what her fucking daddy offering. I guarantee you that. And she probably would have done it just because she can separate from her father. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, though, never the motherfucking less. And then we get back to, Meech, the aftermath of his spot being raided, jacked or whatever have you. Meech goes to the club and tries to confront Angel because he felt like Angel set him up, to get got. And then he hears Jack the rapper, and Neo, sleazy ass, basically put him on game like Jack the Ripper is basically a hip hop event for the industry's finest. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically a convention for the industry's finest. You know what I'm saying? Kick it, and learn more about the industry and whatnot and what have you. You know what I'm saying? Which was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz is pissed as usual, like, yo, ever since you came in town, several mishaps and I got jacked. And basically, wants to know what Meech is gonna do to make up for it, which Meech pawns in some of his jewelry. Sorry about that, y'all. Pawns in some of his jewelry, just so, he can give guys a little bit of bread for their work and just for fucking with him so hard, which was a good move. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I don't see 2 Chainz problem. Yes, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I get it. You know what I'm saying? your nephew died, and then you just got hit and jacked or whatever and what have you. And I got a feeling that, you know what I'm saying, something in my spirit is telling me that Ty didn't fuck with him like that. I mean, yeah, Ty probably brought him in the fold and introduced him to some nigga as far as actually fucking with him like that. I don't think that happened. I got a feeling some brief history as far as 2 Chainz's character. It's gonna bring out some grimy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a feeling he possibly fucking with. Yeah, we seen him rumble, but at the same time, a motherfucker could make a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Look good. You know what I mean? A lot of shit looking good. Plus, it raised the question of, okay, you keep on bitching at me about not riding, but nigga, why y'all niggas ain't slide before Meech got there? You know what I'm saying? You want to be technical about it, y'all niggas was living up there at the time. Meech just coming back in town. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe that's just how I think. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, though, never the motherfucking less. But Meech pays everybody, and everybody basically was like, fuck Stack shit. You ain't never really try to go out your way to try to, you know what I'm saying, bless us and look out for us whenever we take losses in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna rock with Meech. Meech also, you know what I'm saying, is doing some house shopping and realizes that he had to have somebody, you know what I'm saying, basically co-sign for him a new house. That's when he gets the good idea. And then we get to Miss Lucille, Miss Mama Lucille. She is at a church event helping with baked goods and all that, and she's contemplating about giving Dr. Morris them draws, which eventually she's slowly but surely giving in to giving Dr. Morris some draws. They basically, you know what I'm saying, went on a date, rekindled their little love affair and whatnot and what have you. Which I already knew that because shit, her her panties was getting mighty moist, man. I feel so sorry and so bad for One Tap Charles, boy. I feel so sorry for him, man. But that's his fault. And, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of going back and forth with some people about this, you know what I'm saying, yesterday, but people always want to say Lucille's wrong and all this other shit. Can somebody explain to me how mismanaging money and shit? Because how am I explain to me how trying to balance everything between maintaining a car, you know what I'm saying, the mortgage, the lights, the gas, you know what I'm saying, food, plus codes for 3 kids. How's that mismanaging? I can see if you just out here on some bullshit or something, but she literally just trying to balance it out. And we can't say that Charles was doing all that because clearly they wasn't making enough at the goddamn Ford plant, or she wouldn't have had to go get a job at fucking Wendy's. You feel me? But nevertheless, and then we get to Terry and Lakeisha. Lakeisha calls Terry basically talking about, man, basically, I miss you. Can we get it started back up again? And Terry better than me because I not only would have kicked the bitch out of my house that I bought, bitch, I bought this house for us. And bitch, you don't want to be with me no more after you done got your said house. Okay, bitch, you get out. You feel me? You take your ass back over there with your motherfucking husband. And I don't want to hear no he had to feel bad about the situation. My thing is, bitch, you knew what you was getting into the second you open your legs and let the dick in. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit out the window. Once you fucked and caught them feelings, you know what I'm saying? All that other shit go out the motherfucking window, love. Period point motherfucking blank. You know what I'm saying? All that extra shit goes out the motherfucking window. Like you should have been down the ride the whole way, especially when you covered with the police for the nigga. And going to family function and all this other bull ass shit. Like, nah, fuck all that. Like, you should have been down the ride. Yeah, you got shot. But at the same time, you knew the fucking risk of that shit, though. You knew what the risk was being with this motherfucking man, and you fucking did it anyways. Then got the nerve talking about, let's talk about it in person. Bitch, no. fuck you. That's what I would have said and hung up. But of course, you know how niggas is. But nevertheless, though, never the motherfucking less. And then we get to Daddy Pops Charles. Meech basically flies him out first class, you know what I'm saying, showing him the ropes, getting him away from Detroit for a couple of days, just so he can try to get him to co-sign on a house for him, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know how Charles is. Charles is skeptical, even though he finally admits that he accepts his son for what he do. He don't like it, but he accepts it for what he do. And basically told him he was proud at how hard he's been working at it. Which is, you know what I'm saying, weird considering you crucified him for it. Now all of a sudden you just basically proud of him on how hard he's working at it. Like come on now. But Meech shows him around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let him kick it in the hotel, took him to the mall, got him some new threads, you know what I'm saying? And then Meech shows him the house, but as usual, Charles is hesitant, which we already knew that shit. But nevertheless, never the motherfucking less. And then we get to punk ass Bryant. This big milk dud head ass motherfucker, man. This is what I don't understand about this nigga. Okay. You go and work for Henry, basically for protection for your son, and your son is still in there getting his ass whooped. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't see Kevin making it out this season. That little boy gonna commit suicide. You feel me? I hate to say it, but he's gonna commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell when Brian goes to see him that he's just, you know what I'm saying, he looked like he just want to cry and want to die. And he's feeling basically helpless. You know what I'm saying? And he in there with the wolves. You know what I'm saying? He in there with the wolves and they is whooping his ass. I feel sorry for the little boy, man. But Charles basically agrees to try to help Henry's shipment get here safe, untouched. Meanwhile, Terry stumbles across, you know what I'm saying, one of the customers that they took, you know what I'm saying, and got him to agree to stay loyal to BMF, you know what I'm saying, and get him to basically get some insight on how Henry's moving her weight and try to sabotage that shit so she don't have no motherfucking weight. Now again, granted, you know what I'm saying, we already knew that shit was gonna go a little bit left for T because again, him and Meech runs things completely different. Meech tries to, you know what I'm saying, put everybody together, you know what I'm saying, get money as one without beef, without bullshit. Terry, on the other hand, he's more like Beans with the shit. You either get down or fucking lay down. You don't want to get down, okay, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Terry don't try to negotiate or work nothing out. That's why he's having a little bit of trouble and people, you know what I'm saying, is starting, you know what I'm saying, not to like to work for him. But luckily, like I said, he got one soldier that was, you know what I'm saying, loyal and they go way back. They got him the insight and he sets up the plan to take out Henry's shipment, if you will. But nevertheless, though, never the motherfucking less. And then we get to Mama Lucille finally agrees and goes on a date with Dr. Morris. They had a good chemistry, rekindling some old love flames, if you will, to kick it over popcorn balls. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not trying to be funny. That's literally what the thing was called, the popcorn ball. But anyways, and I feel like Mama Lucille is going to end up fucking Dr. Morris within the next episode or so. I can see him honestly. Her finally giving up the draws You know what I'm saying, for Dr. Morris, because her panties been moist for him ever since, you know what I'm saying, he stepped on the scene and basically, you know what I'm saying. And once again, and this is what's so crazy to me. She got cheated on, you know what I'm saying, and she still staying loyal to this punk ass nigga despite getting cheated on in the process of a motherfucking divorce. She still ain't let nobody touch that cookie. But I got a feeling in the next episode or two, Dr. Morris gonna be all over there serving dick prescriptions to Mama Lucille. And I low key feel sorry for Charles. But nevertheless though, never the motherfucking less. And then we get to, you know what I'm saying, CPS basically pays Terry and Wanda a visit because someone has made an anonymous call to CPS on Terry. And Wanda basically saying that the baby is in an unsafe environment, and basically Terry and Wanda is unfit parents. The baby got a little cold, so you know how them motherfuckers play. You know what I'm saying? And immediately he calls Markeisha, which was the dumbest shit. Which I wouldn't even be surprised if it was Bryant that did some shit like that or something. You know what I mean? Because who else would do those? I knew Lakeisha ain't do that shit in the door because Lakeisha got a soft spots for kids. You know what I'm saying? She got kids of her own, like she said. I believe, you know what I'm saying, it was Bryant or Brian had somebody do the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. It damn sure wasn't no Lakeisha. But CPS comes to visit, takes some notes down, basically give him some papers, basically tell him we'll see you in court, and basically this investigation is finna, you know what I'm saying, ooh-wop, you know what I'm saying. And Terry goes to rekindle his little fling with Miss Lakeisha, and Mama Lucille basically was like, look, Cougar, get your ass out here. Let me talk to my baby for a minute. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn, why she gotta be a cougar though, mama? Damn. Why she gotta be a cougar though? And I'll hit Lala ass. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame Terry for spinning the block, because I'd have spent the block too. You know what I'm saying? But he spins the block, you know what I'm saying? Lucille basically tell him, look, we gotta get serious, get on top of it. So Terry's like, I'm on top of this shit, and everything's gonna be everything. But once again, nevertheless, never the motherfucking less. And then we get to, you know what I'm saying, Terry, you know what I'm saying, he gets with the crew, sets the plan in motion. The crew basically follows up, you know what I'm saying, far as taking Henry's, you know what I'm saying, shipment out and ruining her shipment. And the shit goes completely left. Officer Chang gets shot, and Bryant basically lets the shipment go through. But, you know what I'm saying, he tells her, man, it was MF, and basically tells Henry everything she needs to know about Terry and Meech. Which, once again, I don't understand his bitterness. And then, your son, and then you basically playing dirty for nothing because your son still don't got protection. Henry was supposed to give you protection once you finished and did that job. And the work and the chicken still touched down. And your son still got his ass whooped. Like, what part of the game is that? You did the job and you didn't get paid for your son's protection. And I'm pretty sure T got pulled or whatever in there. T probably paid a goddamn lawyer for you. You know what I'm saying? But no, you had to fuck with Henry ass, dyke ass. You know what I'm saying? You rather fuck with her for no goddamn reason. She ain't even protecting your motherfucking son in her, homie. Like, what type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? And then it's funny how you was with the shit on BMF side at first, but then you want to turn to the motherfucking ops. over some bitter ass bullshit because you got scared and fucking folded like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like a bitch. Acting like you couldn't cover up that shit, nigga. The fuck? Ooh, he pisses me off. Punch that nigga in the nose. But nevertheless, nevertheless, and that's what's so fucking crazy about the shit because it's like, nigga, you rather fuck with them and they still whooping your son ass when you can go fuck with Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn probably end up not only paying the lawyer just so dude can get out, but shit, they might even went to the neighborhood, pay some of the witnesses to recant their statements and everything. You dumbass nigga. That's all right though. Cause fucking with Henrietta gonna get you fucked off. Gonna get you completely fucked off. You feel me? But once again, nevertheless, man. And then we get to Meech and the crew and Papa goddamn Charles Flannery. You know what I'm saying? They goes to Jack the Ripper, you know what I'm saying, convention, you know what I'm saying, posted up on the scene, doing some little bit of networking, if you will. And to be honest, man, he should have made sure his pops went home, man. Even though they made it out, you know what I'm saying, but he still should have made. And then Charles so goddamn dumb, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. He low-key pissed me off being so goddamn naive. It's like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to be a Christian, straight, narrow man. But certain things got to click in your mind, especially when your sons are fucking drug dealers. Like, come on now. He should have seen that dude was. It shouldn't have took old girl to get him meet you to tell him that, yo, that's an op right there. You know what I'm saying? You should have knew that from the vibes. You know what I'm saying? I knew dude by the way he was looking at Charles and looking at Meech and everything throughout the whole convention. You know what I'm saying? I knew dude was up to no good. And then let's talk about this motherfucking generic ass Tupac. Now listen here. I don't have my issue is not about whether the motherfucker look like Pac or not, because we all know we ain't gonna get completely close to looking like him, you know. The only thing I got a problem with is these motherfuckers. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like the dude that plays Young Kanan on Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. They try too fucking hard. That's just like Neo, for example. He trying too hard to sell that goddamn pimp role. My thing is, get these motherfuckers some acting lessons or something, man. Because they be trying too hard to sound like Pac. And y'all need to tell these motherfuckers to stop over fucking doing it and stop being so fucking arrogant and having them talking third person like Pac just always talking third person. Talking about, yeah, they love Pac and Pac love them too. And Pac did this and Pac did that. Like, Pac ain't never been that goddamn arrogant to keep talking about himself in fucking third person like that. Stop that shit. That shit pisses me off and is fucking annoying. It don't even be the fact, you know what I'm saying, the actor, because who gives a fuck about the actor long as the motherfucker know how to act right. And every last one of them, even the motherfucker in the fucking movie. Don't difference is he got away with it a little bit because he actually was the closest thing that it actually cast that actually looked like it. But never fucking less though. Like, y'all gotta stop that bullshit, man. And 50 Cent, you of all people know goddamn better now. Make us get the strap on your motherfucking ass. You're already on thin ice, mister. Canceling Power Book 2 fucking Ghost. God damn it. You already on fucking thin ice, 50. God damn it. We ought to get the strap on your motherfucking ass. God damn it. Get these motherfuckers some goddamn acting lessons or something. God damn it. Tired of this bullshit with you and Stars. Get y'all shit together. God damn it. Anyways, Meech, you know what I'm saying, gets the info from the girl in his inner circle, and he confronts Glock, and then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. I'm talking about Meech was in there whooping ass, taking names. Even the generic ass Tupac was knocking shit out. That's about the only thing throughout the whole duration. Y'all didn't eat, and then y'all had that little gay ass bandana on him, like, and y'all had it on him all wrong and shit. Like, what the fuck? And for you motherfucking actors, listen up fucking closely. If you're gonna play Tupac fucking Shakur, you need to go do all your fucking research. It's not that fucking hard. Do your fucking research and get wearing the goddamn bandanas right. Not that little bullshit ass bandana that motherfucker had on his fucking head. That's a fucking disgrace. And you need your ass whooped. And 50, you need your ass whooped too, because you know goddamn better, goddamn it. You damn near had the outfit right a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can work with the outfit because the outfit kind of did look like a similar outfit that Pac wore. You know what I'm saying? I looked it up, did the comparisons and everything. The only thing that I had a fucking problem with was, like I said, that bitch ass bandana and how the fuck he was wearing it. You know good and goddamn well, 50. And then you gonna fuck up the most important part. The bandana is the most important part of the whole fucking equation when it comes to Pac. Like, what the fuck? God damn it. Get it together, 50. Get it together, stars. God damn it. Jeez. Fuck y'all fuck up that. But anyways, all hell breaks loose. You know what I'm saying? Even had Papa Charles in there throwing a couple elbows and a couple throwing them hands. Meech basically make sure everybody made it out safe. And then he has that deep conversation with his pops. You know what I'm saying? Basically asking him to, you know what I'm saying, co-sign on the house for him and explain to him that he just want to be safe. Basically telling him, look, Pops, I know and understand you don't like what I do, and I'm sorry for not turning out the way you wanted me to. But basically, this is just what I do, and this is what I'm going to do to provide for us and our family. And Charles basically, you know what I'm saying, signs for the house. Basically tells me, you know what I'm saying, you got everything you need. Just be safe, you know what I'm saying. And that's that. And then we get to, you know what I'm saying, the aftermath of the crew basically trying to, you know what I'm saying, back in Detroit trying to hijack and stop, you know what I'm saying, Henry's shipment. And one of their top shooters ends up getting pinched. And then they got deeper problems with 5-0, which again, you know what I'm saying, I feel like the PA dude, he should have probably went with him on that one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. You guys took shooters and all that, but certain missions, you know what I'm saying, you need specific prestige on that. Sometimes you can't just always just send the crew out. You got to be like, all right, fuck that. I got to do this myself because you can't fuck this up. But now they even more hotter than what they was. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is. And then we get to, you know what I'm saying, Meech goes back to the club and confront, you know what I'm saying, sleazy ass Neo with his wannabe pimp ass, sleazy ass Neo. He whooped Neo ass too. Which another thing that, you know, it kind of got me and kind of struck me funny is Meech, you knew damn better. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The only two people that you met so far, you should have kept this in the back of your mind anyway. The only two people that was solid to you so far when you went to Atlanta, Ty Washington and Goldie. Now, granted, Goldie was on some bullshit too, up until you showed that you ain't nothing to with. You know what I'm saying? I already knew and had a feeling Neo was gonna be grimy in the motherfucking dough. Just by his demeanor and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You think they finna let some out of towners come up in there and start some shit and do some shit? Like, come on now. You wouldn't you wouldn't even let a motherfucker come to the and set up some shop up there. You think they was gonna and do it too. And they did. you know what I'm saying, put the wood in your eyes just a little bit, but your ass told him, nigga, your days washing money out here is over. And you with me again. I'm gonna cut off more than your goddamn water out here. I was like, yes, kick his ass. And then, you know what I'm saying, we get to last but not least, you know what I'm saying, Meech takes Angel home and basically gives her that talk like, look, you know what I'm saying, you got to take your power back, baby. And this is for everybody, but specifically the ladies, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna watch and catch the replay and all that. Never, and I mean never let a punk ass nigga just have that much power over you. If a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, basically trying to make you feel so low to where you don't think nothing of yourself, get rid of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And always remember, don't nobody else, you know what I'm saying, control, you know what I'm saying, your power. You know what I'm saying? Only you control your power. Never let a motherfucker get you that motherfucker down to where you feel just completely below of yourself. And with that being said, we covered about everything in this week's episode. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know what I'm saying, that stops by, that leaves comments, catches the replay, and all that. Thanks for all the love and support. And we will be back Friday for episode 4 review. This is your boy King Ty, and I'm out. Peace.